Welcome to Grind Survivor, a game that was recommended to me by a member, and we'll check it out together because it sounded convincing. Choose a shooting mode, so we just get put into the action right away, no character selection at least on the first run. Character automatically selects targets and uses abilities. Aim and, you know what, it's always good in the beginning to do that, because then you can learn and focus on the other things in the game, and once you know them, then you can take over. Oh, look at this. Something interesting is going on here. So, we have the same weapon. You know, you see that Doomforge dual SMGs, but they have different stats. And this one has higher DPS. And this one has 2 times double XP chance, 9%. I mean, I have to take that, right? Like, bonus experience is always insane. Okay, I thought I just take damage. Survive the challenge to the Demon Lord. Okay. So we can dash with spacebar. Can we sprint? No. Shoot is left click, right click is ability. I think it does both of them for me, so we are fine. Ah, it's one of those multi-upgrades where you go down a path. I think we would care mostly about piercing and attack speed, but attack speed sounds the best, and they are... Each picked up experience orb is plus 5% attack speed for 2 seconds. Yeah, I would say let's just do it, right? Sure. That sounds good. So we have zombies over here. I gotta say, for me, the graphics are a little bit hard to get used to, and I don't mean they look bad. What I rather mean is some of these things are hard to distinguish because it all looks very similar color-wise. But I think that's just an early problem that you get used to. So we have 31 shots. Can I force a reload? No, you can't. Maybe you can. Plus 1 bullet. I mean, I want this over here, but let's lock this in. We can also reroll. Given that it's so many rerolls, I assume they are gone when we use them. You know, like in some games you get 1 reroll every single time you level up. In other games, you have to use them as a limited resource, and here I think it's definitely a limited resource. Our HP is very low, so we need to bump this up. But yeah, we're shooting a lot of bullets right now. And I would say we'll just go down. Maybe we get a magnet or something like that. Okay. I gotta say though, like, I like the graphics. Pick up weapons to use them in future runs. Cleanse demonic altars for buffs. That is a weapon for future runs, right? I'm not exactly sure what I'm supposed to do, I'll be honest. My computer's going crazy. There's something about this game, it doesn't like that. Oh, enemies killed explode into bullets. That sounds amazing, but here we have bonus experience. Like, apparently there are higher tiers of experience. And early on, that's definitely what we want, right? More experience means more level ups, means we become stronger faster. And we don't need this towards the end. We want this right now. There's purple. Purple schmurple. So much purple. Shoot 6 additional bullets after the last shot. Those bullets deal 15% of your... I mean, I'll do it. So down here is our dash cooldown. Nice, now we know that. The next goal is to reach level 10. And if I use the R, then our auto ability is no longer online, right? Yeah, correct. And I guess when we activate it, I think we start shooting faster. Okay, I need to pay more attention to the enemies. I'm still trying to learn everything about the game that I can just, like, dissect out of the screen what we see. And sometimes I'll just get hit for that, you know? It is what it is. Holy moly. Okay, this one here is the best one that you can get. Plus 2 bullets. I really want to have that, but I also really want to have this. But I think I will just lock this in. Now we shoot 4 bullets per gun, I would assume. Or does this mean our... No. This means we shoot them, right? I would say it looks like that. So, but what do I do? You know, like, what is my goal? Just surviving, or do I do something on the stage? Because I think I can also just walk around and do stuff. 60% attack speed. Now here's one issue with attack speed. Let's say we have like infinite attack speed, right? We would just unload our entire magazine into one enemy because we shoot while the bullets are still traveling. The enemy is not dead yet. And then it hits the enemy, he dies, but we are reloading and we killed one enemy with our entire magazine. So while it sounds amazing to have this much attack speed, there's usually a drawback to it. Obviously not as extreme as my example. The example is just there to make a point. Healing. Oh, flawless. Enemies may drop temporary buffs. I mean, I'll take that, you know. That is mine. Oh my god. What just happened? For each shot, gain attack speed. Sounds good. Also doesn't sound that interesting to us. I think I will just go for the double experience chance and pickup range. Because that means it's easier for me to get all of the experience and I don't have to walk away too far. And maybe the auto ability, I think I may be at a point where I turn this off. So what do you have? Just damage, base damage. That is interesting. Your damage is increased by half of your shooting range. Or we go for pickup range. Unpicked experience or bonus damage. Then the bonus damage resets after losing HP. Okay. You know what? Let's get the pickup range. I feel like this is the way to go, that we don't have to move anymore. The goal of Horde Survivors is always that you no longer have to play the Horde Survivor. If you just follow this, you will have very big success in these games, or you'll just lose. Because you went for upgrades that make you lazy. Okay, good. I need more damage, I think. Yeah, maybe I'll focus a bit more on damage. So we need one more level up, then we finish the quest. But the last time it just went from one to the other, like from 5 to 10, and I don't think anything happened. But maybe the game gives you something and I didn't notice it. Reload speed is very important. Do we have more of that? Yes, a little bit. This is like an overall thing. On each 250 experience orbs I picked up 1% bonus damage. Not flawless. Oh, the max ammo is also good. Each picked up orb has a chance. Oh my god, you're good. If we go for pickup range, then we really want to have this. But I would say for now, because this is a permanent buff that we get 1% bonus damage, we do this right away. Even though I think the bonus ammo was actually better, but we have 31 shots. So, plus 4 ammo is not really that useful. I could see it being really good on a slow weapon, you know, like a shotgun that has like 6 shots maybe. Is there nothing you can do on the stage? We saw a circle once, and that was it. And also, let me deactivate the ability. I think the problem is I will forget about it. But this is how you live and you learn, you know. I force myself usually into stupid positions, because then I have to tinker around and learn the game. Some people prefer to just learn something about the game and use that for the rest of the game until it fails. And then they have no clue what to do, because they only explored that one path. Now the downside on my side is, I tend to die in very stupid ways, where people are then like, But you knew what to do. Why did you do something else? Projectile bounce? There are too many good upgrades. Oh no, I can't do all of them. So we want this still, kind of. But if we can hit more enemies, then we definitely go for the bounces, right? I feel like we already have an absurd run. Like, we have infinite damage scaling. We have bounces. We have 4 shots. What else do you need? We have absurd attack speed as well. The only thing we need now is more pickup range, that I don't have to move towards the experience anymore. And I would also like to find a magnet. I hope that's a thing. Whenever a game like this doesn't have a magnet, I'm sad. Okay, good that we have the auto ability. Do I have to use it? I thought I'll face a boss, but it looks like it's just an elite fight. No elite? Like no boss? Okay, let's use the ability. Seriously? Seriously, this is all that you think I am capable of dealing with? Like, this is the challenge in quotation marks? I think you underestimate me. I'm the Lord of Horde Survivors, okay? How many of those are we getting? Oh, because they have different effects and different stats, so you won't have the same one a lot of times. Like, was that just it? Am I locked in here forever? I thought I'm only locked in here for a certain amount of time. Maybe at 4 minutes. Okay, there we go. Nice. So what do we do now? We level up. Okay. I don't really like any of these, though I kind of like the bounces. On each hit bullet has a chance to get an extra bounce. So this is insane. Let's do it. Let's just do it. And bounce efficiency... Bounce efficiency should mean whatever damage it currently loses per bounce, which I assume is 50%, it will instead lose 40%, you know, because the efficiency is 10%. That was a magnet. There was no experience on the stage. Don't tell me you make the experience disappear. Don't make me hate you, okay? You don't make experience disappear. Keep it on the stage forever. What is that? Thank you for the description. And I took damage for that. I don't know what it does, is the issue, you know? Like, let me know what you do. I wanna know what I achieved. So bonus shooting range is actually also really good. Especially because here it says per meter traveled 5% bonus damage. And if we bounce all over the enemies, then this should be insanely good. You know, because it should count as extending the range. It could also be it considers it a new bullet the moment it bounces, but that would be lame. Right, that would be boring. Also, why are you auto again? Oh, that's how I activated it. Wait, how do you use your ability? Oh, you know what? I'll just always turn auto on when I want to use it and turn it off right after. That also works for me. Oh, right click, right? That was it. Okay. You know what? Let's do this. That was close. I do have a dash. No, the dash is a very low cooldown. That was a good dash. How do I stop shooting? Okay. But no way you actually did that. Hungry bullets. Bullets restore its lifetime when it hits an enemy. Cool. Bullets can apply burn, dealing 20% of damage every 0.2 seconds. That's insane. Bullets can apply chill, slowing down the enemies. Spend ash to upgrade your weapons in the forge. When bullets leave the screen, they reappear on the opposite side. That is amazing. Okay, that's... There's a lot going on. What is going on? Upgrade runes. Where's my red stuff? There. I can only do one of them. What did I just upgrade? And I assume we don't have access to them because this is the demo version. Then we have the forge. So I can sacrifice 4 weapons. Let's just do it. And you are stronger then. And we have to pay ash for that. Okay, so you're level 1. You're now you have 211 damage. Okay. Can we keep doing this? Oh, I see what we have to do. So we need 5 weapons. And now I can click on that, right? Yeah, so we need to get a lot more weapons here. Oh, a skill tree. It takes the red stuff that I wasted on the runes. Do you see the affixes? So it has a double experience chance, higher than before, and now we also have speed. So the last time what happened in the boss fight was, I had the auto fire on and I just didn't find my Q key for some reason, and this is why I was also so quiet. Like I wanted to turn it off that we don't shoot and get slowed down. This time I need to do it better. Bullets can apply burn, so this is the new one that we have found. Projectiles bounce to the nearest enemy. I think we will already do that. I think this was the special event, right? The one that appears once, and that's it. Attack speed plus 5%. Now, it's cool that you have this. We also saw this last time. But what I don't understand is, why was there only one? Bonus bullets? Sure. I like the bonus bullets a lot, especially because we shoot with 2 guns. Now, I do assume that most weapons, if not all weapons, are 2 guns. But it means we went from 2 bullets to 4 bullets, you know? We hit a lot more enemies. More bounces with bounce required for synergy. Hungry bullets. Bullets restore its lifetime. So I don't know what that means, but sure. Now I gotta say though, I think I will go for the burn. The burn is convincing for like tanky enemies and the boss, that we hit the boss and then we just burn him a couple of times. And that stacks, you know, to deal damage all the time. Then I don't even have to be close and I can just turn off our bullet firing like this, because now we are faster and when I turn it on we slow down. So that is important to keep in mind. Crit explodes and crit damage. I don't hate it, but I want to have something else. 50% chance to apply burn on enemies in a pickup range after reload. I don't hate it, but let's take a look at the damage. By your shooting range. This time we'll go for damage, let's do it. Because if we burn the enemies, it's based on our weapon damage, so we definitely want to have high weapon damage. Like optimally speaking, if it was an isolated case, we would want to have like 1,000,000 damage and shoot every 10 seconds, like we sacrifice attack speed for damage, because then we shoot them once and the burning will take them down. Now, realistically speaking, we can't do that unless we have like a ginormous amount of bounces, but you get what I mean. So reload speed would also be important. For each killed enemy, this bonus resets after reloading. Should I go for pickup range or reload speed? I think reload speed could be interesting. Let's do it, because there was one issue in the last run. However, you know, I talked about a lot of these upgrades, because believe it or not, upgrades that make you stronger. So when Dex sees them, I'm like, I want all of these. But we have to be very cautious what we select, so maybe reload speed wasn't that good. But it also led to me getting hit a couple of times, and I think this time, if I can, I will just pick up plus 3 HP, you know? Because if I would have had that in the boss fight, I don't care if the boss hits me, you will not hit me 7 times. Double experience chance. Let's go for this again. I like it a lot. And we already have the purple experience down. Nice. Now, how much do I want to walk around? We have 7.5 minutes left. Did we just get a green weapon? Oh, you will make it so much easier to upgrade our weapon. I think we'll get it to the blue tier. Oh yeah, keep in mind, we have the better weapon this time, so we deal a lot more damage. I didn't walk into the enemies. You saw that completely wrong. Yeah, we only have 2 rerolls left, so do I go for pickup range? I will just roll. Double experience chance and pickup range, sure. Did I get hit? No. So level ups make you invulnerable or push away the enemies. I'm not sure what happened. And yes, there's a difference, because if it's a ranged attack, then making you invulnerable would be a lot more important than pushing away enemies, because you can't push away an attack. You can only push away the attacker. Which doesn't help if it's a bullet, like something flying, or an explosion on the floor. But we'll figure this out eventually. I'm sure we'll come across a scenario at one point. Burning enemies leaves behind a puddle on death. Fire puddle lasts. This sounds good. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of this. And I think we'll just go for experience yet again, because we're greedy. Now, bonus experience is way better on longer stages, which I don't think this is. And you know what? I will just keep the auto on. That it automatically does stuff, because I just forget about it. Now we have a heal over there. Is it expiring? Oh, please don't tell me that's a thing in your game, please. After reload, do something. I think I will go for the additional bullets, because then we can get the +2 bullets. So are you expiring? Is that like what that meant? There's a circle. And then you disappear. I hate you. I hate you a little bit. That probably also means experience will disappear if it's on the floor for too long. Which would explain why the magnet in the last... Is that a... No, that's not a magnet. But it would explain why the magnet in the last round didn't soak up a lot of experience. I don't think I did such a great job at collecting it. I mean, there's a chance, you know, but I don't think so. Okay, now we have Explodey Boys. I don't recall them. So I wonder if there are random spawns that can happen. Like this time we got the Explodey Boys. Like the bounces are nice to have them once, but I don't think we need more of that. Because we want to kill the boss, right? So after reload, gain bonus attack speed and bonus reload speed. Okay, let's do it. We want to get to, like, the goal is that we permanently fire and never ever stop. I'm not exactly sure if that is really the goal, but it would protect us against these general enemies that we can easily kill. While for the boss, it will be difficult to avoid his attack. Which also means we want to have, like, just a little bit of bonus HP. At one point, not right away. Okay, is it just me, or... is it not worth it to go for bonus experience? I feel like I don't level up at all. Well, then imagine what it would be without the bonus experience, right? So chance to apply burn and burn maximum stacks +1. Let's do that. I would assume, like, so burn deals 20% of the weapons damage on the enemy. And whatever the max stacks are, now, like, it's always 20% of the weapon damage, right? So if you have 5 of them, it's 100%. I kind of wish the game would have a little bit more clarity to explain you what they mean. Like right now I have no idea how many stacks we can even put on the enemies. And this time it's easy peasy lemon squeezy. What is that? That is attack speed, right? Oh my god, Dex. It puts lightning on the enemies. Interesting. Okay. I'm currently checking if the experience disappears outside there. Like there is a green one. It hasn't disappeared, which is good. And I would say, oh, there's the 3 HP. I will go for the bonus bullets. Right now we have to make sure. Do you shoot them at once? No. We do shoot 2 bullets, but that's because we just shoot 2 bullets. And this time we actually have special events. This almost looks like we will get a different person in. Why is there so much already? Like all of a sudden, I mean. This just happened out of nowhere. And blue is the next tier. So green is the second tier. Wait, why is there so much? Okay, this was dodge. How far away are you? 90 meters. So we'll go up here and do this. There's a legendary one. Oh, this is dodge. That's what that means. And this is probably HP. Maybe a revival. I want to use my dashes to get there faster, but if something goes wrong, we have a problem. Are you a revival? This looks like a revival or HP, I guess. Okay. Okay. We don't need HP anymore. We did our HP. This looks like shield energy. Oh, okay. I don't even think I can run out without autofire. Am I stupid? I just clicked autofire. I know I clicked autofire and nothing happened. Why didn't I take damage there? What happened? No, I mean, shooting bullets. Sorry, I was distracted. I was thinking. Base damage up. Enemies receive more damage. Sounds cool. I mean, sure, why not? So, there's a purple. There's a blue one. We reached level 15, which apparently was a goal that unlocked something nice. And then we also have this, in case this is good. Is it status effects? Ability cooldown reduction. That's okay. You know, our ability is quite nice. We haven't needed it. I just got hit by a bullet. Hey, Dex, you need to pay more attention. But the thing is, I'm trying to figure out what these symbols mean. So I need to look at them and then think about what that could be. Okay, ability. Okay. 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 Ouch. When is my ability ready? I'm trying to... Where's my ability? There we go, there we go, there we go. Easiest game of my life. I almost died, I know, but I was panicking because I was looking out for the ability key. Like something that shows me when my ability is on the right side here, isn't it? It's... No, it's the left one. It's... Yeah, okay. Well, we did it, and we have a new weapon, the shotgun. Then we also have Dark Mastery. Bullets can apply Curse, dealing 200% bullet damage after a 2-second delay. That is interesting. We got also a bunch of resources. We also got this red stuff that I wasted. Computer, why are you going crazy? It's just a small game. Relax. You've unlocked a new difficulty. Cool. You have unlocked a new feature. Also cool. Reforge, you have unlocked a new feature. We have legendaries? 506, 806. So one good thing about this is you actually can't go further than legendary, it seems. What is Reforge? Reroll stat may become worse. Then we have Improve, complete baby steps 3. Okay, this time we can go for the skill tree. Increase stat by 1%. Increase stat plus 1 per level. Like any random stat, I guess. That's actually... Isn't that insane? So here's the issue. I don't know what they actually mean. Like, if I go for Doom, it's plus 1. Whatever Doom is, I just don't know it. And this is probably pickup range. And this is... money? Sure. So I kind of want to test out the Reforge. It doesn't cost that much. So if we do this, 1 at 6, 1 at 4, 1 at 8, 98. Oh, and it costs more and more and more. 1 at 12. You know what? I'll keep that. Then reload is also important. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 126, 120. You know what? We'll keep this. And spread, I'll do once. Okay, wait a second. We can recycle. I mean, I'll keep this one, but I don't think we care. Reroll amount plus 5. Sounds insane. Holy moly. Well, it was nice knowing you. Goodbye. Okay, Dex. Don't mess this up. Spread. Oh! Yeah, the problem is it saves the cost, right? So eventually you just pay so much, it's impossible. And now we can take our 1 rank legendary weapon to the next level, the Dark 2. And I assume there's this one that we couldn't do, right? Where it said you have to complete baby steps 3. And I think the way we have to, like, we can upgrade this is with the... Oh my god, what? Oh, you're insane. With the next level of baby steps. On each hit, bullet has an extra chance to bounce. That could help us with the... That is just unfair. This is too complicated. Like, I can't focus on dodging the enemies, shooting at the boss, and aiming, and everything at the same time. Like, I just have to use auto fire and hope for the best. Okay. Yep, that's kind of what I expected, I'll be honest. That's kind of what I expected. 2,100? 2,300? Okay, so pickup range, double experience chance. This one is purple pickup chance. Shield charges, double experience chance. Pickup range. You know, this one is like perfect to level up really fast. Okay, you know what? I'll try this one out. And maybe we can reforge it a little bit. So you cost 500. To upgrade the damage? Oh, that's improved. That's not reforge. So I would reforge... You're actually quite bad, aren't you? I mean, 250 is fine. Let's do it. 6.31. One more time. Honestly, this doesn't change that much. Okay, 6.39. Damage. I want to have something at least over here. Almost. You know what? Good enough. Spread, I don't really care, to be honest. But yeah, let's go for 14. Crit damage, also a little bit more perfect. You know what? This changed a lot. So if we take a look at it now, it has 2,400. Yeah, now it's the best one. Though, to be fair, I could have also just fixed this one. So if we do improve, it becomes better damage-wise. And we can just keep going. Yeah, we will not lose this. Okay, we are fine. We are fine. Like, I don't even want to see the number now. Can we check it out? Like, how much do you have now? 3,862. So this time, rank 2 epic. Not a legendary, sadly. But let's go. Whenever you kill an enemy, I didn't even have to roll for that. We'll take that. We may not get as lucky to get them in 5 level ups finish, but do you see how much shooting range we have now? Like, we shoot super... There's the next one. Okay. There's experience bonus down there. We also get that immediately. But yeah, we have so much range now that I actually don't really get the experience anymore. Like, it's far away from me. Double experience chance. There's only one more that we need. But no way, that just happened. And look at all of the damage. I don't want to leave behind the experience. Please give me that. One more. Bounce or roll? I will go for the bounce. Yes, we want to have the other one, you know, bonus damage when we kill enemies. We want to have that ASAP. But if I see bounces, I just have to lock it in. We have it again, 5 level ups. Oh my god. That is so disgusting because now we have the strongest weapon we've ever had. Okay, pickup range. I'm not sure if I like that. Our gun has 141 shots. That is crazy. Attack speed is probably really good. Maybe I should go for more bounces, but I think I will go for attack speed. Like, each shot makes us shoot faster. And with 141 bullets, you know, I think we will shoot very, very fast. And this is now also good to know. Like, the rank 2, even the basic ones, I believe were better than what we had as a legendary. Like, the rank 1 legendary was worse than the rank 2 basic. Reload speed. Beautiful. We need that. Because right now our reload is really long. We just demolished that guy. Look at all of the beautiful experience laying around because we actually kill the enemies now. More attack speed. We will turn into a killer machine. But I need a lot more reload speed. We need the one that gives us reload speed per kill that we do. Because that will speed this up like crazy with this many shots. Where are the things on the stage, you know what I mean? And I wonder if the shield will recharge over time. So each picked up experience orb gives us 5% attack speed. I don't hate it, but I also don't think it's that worth it. We could decrease the ability cooldown by 1 second on each reload. But it says that. It just didn't do that, but I'll take it. You know, like something was odd about that. Okay, and you recharge. Wait, you're completely busted. Holy moly. And this was very good shooting range, I believe. So let's get that. The real issue is they're so far away that I have to decide whether I want to have experience gain or if I want to get them. You know, if it was up to me, right now at least, I would say put them a lot closer, like half the distance. But we also don't know what's in the game in the future, like what else we can unlock. And then having them so close would be way too broken. Like maybe you get something, oh, hoover up all of the experience on the stage. That's like a god modifier. For each shot gain bonus damage. I want this, but I will lock in the damage that we finally have that. Like I always feel like in these games, maybe not all of them do it, but I feel like when you lock something in, the game knows that and makes them more likely to reappear. And hey, it's also a mental note, right? Because we notice, oh, I got something there. So maybe I should take a look at this if I want this. Dude, we have so much damage. Holy moly, we one-shot the enemies. Genuinely. So, next up, more pickup range. Good. Is it this time the time that I go for pickup range and stand still? Maybe it is the time, you know, what I wanted to do in the very, very, very first run that we had. This should be reload speed, and I like it. So, let's go for it. Base damage plus 10%. Doesn't sound bad. Isn't it? For each shot gain... Oh. Or shooting range. I think I will go for shooting range. Sure. The assumption right now is that we are so strong we can easily deal with the enemies and I can go for greedy things that build us up over time. That is the assumption. Now, whether that's true or not is a whole different story, you know. I don't know that. But that is the assumption. Reload speed, 5% is insane. 3 of those, and we have 1 upgrade that we just got with the 15%. And there are actually 3 of those. I didn't even see that. That was a strong boss, by the way. That was the super strong boss that was an issue for us. No more. Each 2 shots summon a lightning bolt that deals 50% of your damage to a random target. I just unlocked that. We'll get that. This sounds like amazing AoE clear to distant enemies, with the only downside that experience is super far away. But that is not my problem. You know, the game has to deal with the experience, not me. Okay, there's something blue. That is reload speed. I think we don't really care about the pickup range. Like, yes, we want it, but keep in mind it's green. We are looking for blue, purple, legendary. Those are the ones. And funny enough, I think if I just decrease our damage, it would be more efficient with the Thunder Strike, because the thing seems to deal a ton of damage. Like, everything is just dying when it gets hit by it, right? Kind of. Actually, not really. But kind of. You know what? I'll just collect you. I can't collect you because you're full HP. Yeah, well, okay. It is what it is. So what do we do now? Do we farm experience or do I go for these shrines? I don't know. Did I just get hit? I think I got hit. But that's 1 bullet. So what did we have here? Each 2 shots. But it actually means shots, not bullet hits. But this is the one that I want. But you know what? I'll go for the bullet and lock that in. We lost the shield, totally fine. And maybe because there is a holy shield in this game, I assume the holy shield is exactly like this. Meaning if we get upgrades for the holy shield, it should also apply to the shields that we have in our weapon. You know? So it may be worth it to go down that path. Like when we see it, I'll check it out what the text reads, what the upgrades do. Because if one says, oh, the cooldown of recharge is halved, for example, it would apply to all 3 shields that we have. And that is broken. That is completely busted. Okay, Ash, nice. Let's go up here. I don't feel this to the left. That was not good. And they're also close by. Yeah, they are dying to the lightning, actually. That's nice. Reload speed, 5%. Beautiful. So, anyone wants to drop a magnet, by the way? Like, if anyone wants to drop a magnet, now is the time to drop the magnet. Did he just bounce off that thing and that's why it hit me? What I mean. Okay, so Holy Shield is active. That is actually not bad. Because we will most likely... It's 30 seconds. I want this. This is why I did the entire thing. Do I lock? I'll lock it in. Let's just lock it in. This just recharged every single shield we had. And what type of weapons did we just get? One of them looked like a scythe. I'm sure it wasn't, I saw it wrong. But it looked like a scythe. So yeah, the goal is to get the cooldown down to 30 seconds. We will benefit so much out of that because we have so many shields. Technically speaking, we could also go for like the next upgrades, like the one that we get +1 shield. But usually +1 shield as final upgrade means you double your shield. In our case, it's +33%, which is actually not that good. In comparison to everything else we could do. Wait, +1 dash charge? I don't hate you, but you know what? I go for the lightning. 25% of lightning damage to the targets nearby the enemy that gets hit. It's just a little circle. It's actually not that good. Okay. Well, this is the active ability cooldown, but this doesn't seem to work out all too well. Because we have something that should remove 1 second from it whenever we reload. I think it's when it itself reloads, not when I reload. Wait. Oh my god, I just understood it, actually. While it's reloading, whenever we reload, the cooldown is reduced by 1 second. So if it's at like 27 seconds right now at cooldown, and we reload our weapon, it will go down to 26 seconds. I don't like unclear wording. Is it unclear? I mean, reload can refer to so many different things, so I would say yes, it is unclear. At the same time, though, it's not that unclear because it kind of makes sense. But this is a typical issue in these games. If it's not very straightforward and you misunderstand something, you don't really see an alternative for it. Holy shield. And this is then where, you know, me as a YouTuber, I get comments saying, Dex, how you're so stupid. It's obviously this. And I'm like, oh, I didn't even consider that. Okay, you know, what you say makes sense, but if someone says hello to you, you will think it's a greeting. But it could also be the like, hello? You know, and then it was just a misunderstanding. It's the same word, but misunderstanding. Every second gain plus 1 shooting range is bonus resets after losing HP. Wait, we don't lose HP. Because we have the shield. I hope this doesn't count as HP. Yeah, okay, I need the reload item. Like, holy moly, Dex, what are you doing? That was the whole reason why I went for it. Okay, the reason I didn't go for it is because I think that's written in the comments like, oh, he said he needed it and he didn't take it. Here's the thing. If I notice we are strong enough, then I want to make sure I build up our run. And for example, it's a lot easier if we are strong enough to kill the enemies, to build up the holy shields. Because if then something unforeseen happens, like a boss fight, I want to be ready to survive. And the reload speed in the boss fight barely does anything, while the holy shield would block so many hits. And now its cooldown is so low, it could even happen in the very same boss fight we recharge them. You know, before the last one is gone, or when it's gone, the first one already recharges. I feel like I should go for the pickup range. That would mean we don't walk around the stage anymore. Wait, you're insane! Plus 1 pickup range every second. Yeah, let's go for that. Every single second. Oh! Okay, but did it reset now? Wait, it just recharged immediately. What? Sure. This would usually mean the game has an internal cooldown, like it constantly counts down from 30 to 0. And we were just lucky and hit it at like 2 seconds, so it immediately recharged, but that would be very odd if that's the case. However, the question is, what happened there, right? Like, something must have happened. For each killed enemy, okay, let's do it. Let's just do it. For each killed enemy, we get reload speed. So how fast do we reload? Let's look at the bar here. Did we even kill enemies? I think we did. Oh, we had infinite bullets. Wait, but doesn't this mean we will just... Kind of, right? Kind of. It was very fast. Oh yeah, there's an elite, by the way, in case you didn't notice. I didn't notice. We lost a shield. Now I would like to know, is there a way to see our current stats? Yes. So our shooting range is 10.7 meters. I would say we'll keep an eye on that, like, from time to time. And then eventually, when I get hit, we check if it went down. Like, if the shield counts as losing HP or not. That is the point of that. And we also see it here, 10.7 meters. Lightning bolt now causes a chain lightning that strikes the nearest enemy. I mean, that is beautiful. I also wouldn't mind going for this, because we get +1 ammo, you know? Also, the damage would be really good. Oh my god, there's so many things, but I'll go for the lightning strike. Let's do it. Because it's new. I want to test it out. So let's go down there. I don't recall what that was. Surely something amazing, right? Damage, well, that's actually not that much. So how much range do we have now? Still 10.7? Every second gain plus 1% shooting range. But our range is 10.7. Why? Why doesn't it go up? What is wrong with it? Also, I must, like, isn't this game amazing? Like, I haven't really talked about this because I was so hooked by the game and in it. You know, it's like when you normally buy a game that you really wanted to play, like you saw it online and you wanted to play it, you don't think about what's good or what's bad, you just enjoy it. And that's what I've been feeling in this video. It's actually amazing. So, thank you a lot for the member that recommended that, because I'm having a blast. And the enemies too, but in their face with my bullets. There's a cooldown, we'll go for that. And the next time we level up, okay, 10.7. Where is it's still 10.7? What am I doing wrong? Like, what am I misunderstanding? So this one is not bad. I should go for this because it's more pickup range. Oh yeah, we should also check out our pickup range. So currently it's 9.32 meters. So 10.7, 9.32. I mean, Dex can check it in editing, you know, later on. 9.32. It should go up every single second. It should go up every single second. I say should because, well, actually we have a lot of pickup range, right? But we also just upgraded it. 9.32. 16.48. We had 10.7. Where did that come from? 8.6. You also went up. Why would you decrease that? Look at this. It says pickup range. Goes down. Why? Oh, you suck. Wait, a lot of these do that. Why? Okay. So I want to stand still from time to time just to pick up all of the experience. I mean, I guess that's nice. Wait, but why do they nerf that? I didn't even notice that they affect stats. Do all of them affect stats? And I never noticed that. Well, that could be a problem. There's the bossy. But this time, we have a lot more damage and we have shields. Yeah, talking about damage, right? And it also looks like I have enough movement speed to just walk away out of the circle. Too loud! Too loud! My ears just exploded. I know for you guys, I made it more quiet, but there was a really loud scream. Way too loud. Like 3 times the volume of the rest in the game. That was the first elite that did that as well. Like, what happened there? We have the lightning strikes on top of our lightning strikes. And they seem to be buffed up with our lightning strikes. Like, what we have for them also works for them. Bullets gain 5% damage per meter traveled. Okay, like this time we don't lose pickup range. That's so weird. I mean, I really want to do this, but I also want to go for the burning. But I also want to go for you. Your damage is increased by half of your shooting range, which we have a lot. So let's go for the base damage right now. The one says required for synergy, but I don't know what this means. Wait. 20 minutes till dawn is a very similar game to this. And there, if you get certain upgrades, they combine into a super upgrade that you can then take. And maybe this is what that means. So we need that synergy. And then we need another synergy. Or maybe that it shows it to us means we already have the other one. But that's what that is about. Also, how much pickup range do we have now? So this is again back to 10.7 meters. Pickup range is 12.92, but only because we double it while standing still. It could be the 1% per second bonus. It's like a multiplier on top that we don't see. Like, it doesn't show it because it's not permanent. That would be a little bit sad because I would really like to know how much we have. But I guess it's just like we assume it's max because we never lose HP. Okay, this is a little bit spooky, I would say. And we have a level up. What do we take? Shield charges? No. For every second... Oh. Oh. I never had it. Well, now we have it. 12.92. Let's check it out. 13.1. Okay, a few seconds passed. This one is working. The shooting... Is this not shooting range? I'm pretty sure this is shooting range. It could technically be that this is just a limit. Like, we hit everywhere. So there's no reason to go any further. But that would be odd. Ouch. Okay, careful, Dex. Yeah, but we have so much pickup range. Like, look at this. 13.54 when I stand still. So I just have to stand still from time... Okay, careful. We are losing all of our shields. We don't want to do that. Do we go for more pickup range over there? Sure, why not? There's nothing else that I really care about. I mean, reload speed is nice, but this should be fast enough for us. Yeah, there are just too many enemies. Like, we need AoE effects or something. Holy moly. Everything is dying. That was a nice power-up. Look at the bottom. Look at the bottom there. Do you see that? They are our buffs. And we also see we didn't lose them when we got hit. I still want the curse badly, but we will go for the attack speed now. Sure. Then we will maybe next up go for burn or curse and max that out for bonus damage. But we will also take everything that says something about synergies. Are you fine, my friend? I think you're having way too much fun here. We're about to lose HP. We're the range guys. You know, standing still to get more pickup range is actually backfiring. I constantly take damage because of it. So maybe I shouldn't do it all too much. Yeah, like just a little bit. So many enemies though. We don't need to heal. We never lost HP in this run. I mean, I don't know if we lost it in the beginning, but I would be surprised by it. So bounce efficiency is not horrible. I actually don't really care about that issue. You know, it's like, wow, a little bit of reload speed. A little bit of attack speed. It doesn't actually change a lot. Huh. I'll go for the bounce efficiency. Because that means more damage on all of them. On all of the bounces. Okay, that dude is tanky. Not really. Actually. Like, if we would shoot one full load, like an entire load into the guy, he would just be dead. But we were split up, you know, we were aiming at different enemies because he was just too far away. Holy moly. So, I kind of wish there was a way to maybe draw an outline on the enemies, like a white outline that you can activate in the options. This is usually very helpful, and the white outline has to immediately disappear when they die. You see my vision? It's not about actually recognizing them, but it's recognizing where are dead enemies and where are live enemies. Because that's one issue. I see something moving, so I assume that's an enemy. Nope, it's just the animation of them dying. We need lightning bolts, or no, synergy required. Bullets gain 5% damage per meter traveled. What happens now? Yeah, nothing at all. Like, nothing at all. We actually see here, whenever it recharges, like when we recharge, this one here on the recharge jumps for a moment. Like, look at this. It will jump. Do you see that? The small jump? But these are the things you can only pay attention to when you don't have anything to do. You can't really do that while you're actively fighting because you have too much on your mind. Also, Ash does not get attracted by the magnet. Good to know. Yeah. Bullets restore its lifetime when it hits an enemy. So it keeps traveling and traveling and traveling. Let's go. Maybe not the strongest thing ever, because if they just... We need the one that comes back in from outside of the screen. That is the one that I actually need. And now the real question is, do I just want to stand still? Or do I want to move? Like, standing still means maximizing experience. We get all of it. If I move, then I get bonuses. I'll go for the bonuses. Yeah, I'm just chitter walking like this. Oh, boss time. Ew. What? But that was the easiest boss. The boss is like, I'm gonna multiply myself, you know, this will be a very hard battle for... No, this is exactly what we wanted. We have bounces. This is exactly what we... Why was there such a loud sound? But this was exactly what we wanted, what we needed. I mean, to be fair, I think we would have had this fight either way. Though I do assume the boss was weaker because he splits up, you know? Still, this would have been easy peasy lemon squeezy. And what do we get here? Attack speed, also nice. I should go for this. No, wait, we go for bounces, right? Sure. There are just so many good upgrades is the issue. And depending whatever you personally like more, you'll be like, Dex, why did you take that? I want that, that's so good. Well, personal preference, you know, and now you learn my preference. My preference is greed. And then big numbers. Greed that leads to big numbers. Perfect preference. Okay, there are a bunch of shooters. I have my dash ready. Okay. This is perfect thumbnail material, by the way, editor Dex, you know, just saying. The only thing I need now is I need lightning strikes. Because that's even more chaos on the screen. Burns, summon an additional lightning. They all just die. Wait, I didn't even shoot, right? What triggered that? But what just happened there? I have zero clue what happened, but I love it. Holy moly. Yeah, so I don't know what to think about the fact that you have to, like, pretty much start over the moment you go to the next stage. Like, what I mean is you throw away your old legendary and go for a new one. But at the same time, I guess you need to do it, right? Each orb gives us attack speed. Let's do it. I mean, I don't know how much we'll get here. 50. Is that it? Yeah. Look at this. Like, one of these two is it? No. One is killing this one is killing enemies, gives us reload speed. This one is picking up experience. And every 2 seconds it just expires. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. Go crazy, my dude. Go crazy. I honestly will have no idea what thumbnail to use for this. What is our pickup range currently? 16.88 meters. That is solid. So we got a magnet. Beautiful. That is also a level up. We could go for more HP. I don't really care. This is not bad, but I don't really care. Your damage is increased. How much? Yeah, from 888 to 180. I mean, like, I'll do it, but that is a lot less than what I thought after we invested so much into shooting range, you know. I thought we would get a lot more than that. I shouldn't complain, we just increased our damage by 25%, you know. But still, I can always complain. If you think you shouldn't complain, I can't complain about this, I can complain about anything. Okay, this is damage, I believe. Let's go there. Maybe at 2 minutes there will be a special event. That's where I would put one. Actually at 3 minutes, right? Not 2 minutes, yeah. Okay, nothing happened. Let's just slowly push through here. Is that damage or something else? It doesn't say it. Oh, max ammo. Wow. We have infinite ammo right now. Why do we have infinite ammo again? Well, I'm sure it has its reasons. So if we go for this, we again get a huge bump, but I'm currently considering... Why does it say pickup range goes down when it goes up? What? That doesn't make the most sense. I'm currently considering this because each shot has a chance of not consuming ammo, and each picked up experience orb, which we do a lot, gives us 1 ammo. Let's do it. The last synergy that we'll go for. Right. I wonder how much this will do, because we shoot so incredibly fast. And keep in mind, the more we shoot, the more attack speed we have, until 250%. So there's also like a very good chance, because of the additional ammo, we are just capped out. Because after 50 shots, it's already capped out. So I guess it's guaranteed to be capped out. Holiest moly of all molies, right? You would agree to that. I mean, we should actually go for crit. Like, I should have went for crit ages ago. But now we determined... You're also not bad, but now we're determined we go for the other one. Yeah, this one. Fill up stuff. That doesn't put a dent into it. We kill so many enemies, it just doesn't put a dent. Oh my god. Yeah. So I'm doing a stutter walk, by the way, because when we stand still, we get 100% experience pickup range. And that's why we always pick up stuff the moment I stand still. And another level up. Max ammo. We actually don't really care about that. I just want to have the last one. So I will go for the raw damage here. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I can't wait to fight the final boss. Like, we have put together such an insane build, and it's not even with a legendary weapon. The other thing that really concerns me, though, is the next tier that we can take on, because we don't have a legendary weapon. So it will be really hard. I think, at least. Okay, I will rush up here. I want to get the cooldown on our main ability. I don't even care about this weapon. Lightning strike, sure, why not? I can't get there in time. And this is the last level up. So we need to get something good. Crit doesn't sound horrible, but I think we can do better. You're not bad, but I think we can do better. Each shot has a 25% chance to not consume ammo. Okay. So, how's it going, Mr. Bossy? Yeah, this is kind of what I assumed. You're like the strongest thing in this entire game. However, have you met my gun? And it looks like you're meeting my gun right now. Goodbye. Was nice knowing you. We didn't even lose all shields. Like, I didn't even dodge. I was just standing there. And we killed the boss. Wow, that is so much fun. We also managed to find a legendary now, funny enough. And we got Bloodlust, which is a new rune. For each enemy killed, gain bonus damage. This bonus resets after reload. Well, okay. Well, I don't know if I like that. Burnt Forest Infinity Mode? And this is where you get the highest ranked weapons, huh? So sadly, this is only the demo version, which means this is probably the end of it, but maybe we'll go for the Infinity Mode the next time, you know? First we farm up a bunch of weapons, then we max them out and see how far we can get. But if you've enjoyed this game, the link is in the description. I highly, highly recommend playing it. And if you enjoyed the video, then don't forget to subscribe and give the video a like. See you the next time.